Hi guys, this is a review of a classic composition book called A Primer of Visual Literacy by Donis A. Dondis. Um, on the channel, if you can like, subscribe, comment, that'll be appreciated. If you do that, it really helps out. And it also encourages me to keep on doing content. Here's Amazon affiliate links for this book and other materials I use. If you use those links to purchase stuff through with Amazon, it helps me out because I get a small commission from Amazon and no charge to you, and it helps out the channel, right? And I think a lot of people would be familiar with that there's an Amazon affiliate program, which those affiliate links are part of. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go through this book. In my mind, this book is a bit of a tough read. I mean, firstly, it's a bit of a tough read. You know, it's a lot of theory in here, a lot of theory, and you have to work through it. Especially in a small book, it condenses a lot, and it almost feels it feels overbearing. But what you get from it is a reward of understanding if you read it once, twice, 3 times, and especially if you combine it with other books like The Art of Design, or Composing Pictures Still and Moving. For me, these are my 3 top composition books, right, from a theory perspective, because the theory helps you understand the practical and how they've been applied, and I think they are a lot better than using some arbitrary rules of a crucifix or a circle or whatever you have. So it helps you actually understand how to place elements. Anyway, the character let's go through the character and content of visual literacy. What is composition? The basic elements of visual communication: the anatomy of a visual message, the dynamic of contrast, visual techniques, the communication strategies, synthesis of visual style, the visual arts, visual literacy, how and why. Like I said, this book is it's a bit dry, it's a tough read, right? If you want just something to give you an idea, this is not the book. If just something to gloss over and say, oh, I use this is not going to be the book for you. This is not going to be one of those picture books that you have. This is a textbook. Although it's small, it is a textbook. It's meant to be used as text, and it's meant to be used, I think, to apply. So if you're a serious art person, in my view, you'll use this, or maybe not serious, but if you want to know what it is you're doing, you'll get this book. There's a lot, as I said in the table of contents. I don't want to hash over it, but there's a lot about the basics, and it's a primer to help you understand how to read a picture and what it is that's going on there. You feel a picture, but to read it and understand it from an analytical point of view, it's different. So it's a short read, 190, but it's a read that you'll have to go over 3 or 4 times, because there's a lot, especially if you're new to art and you're new to the elements of art. Somebody's just showing you how to draw, like, okay, here's some brush marks for a flower. You know, you've drawn a flower. You don't actually know what it is you're doing, but you're just doing it for doing its sake. This is a 5 out of 5 book. When it was written as dry text. It's dry. There are examples to go through that shows you, okay, so like Picasso, right? The dynamics of contrast, how contrast works, the role of contrast. You know, excellent book. But tough book. So not for everyone, but for me, it's a 5 out of 5, and it's in my top 3 of composition books.